Lewis, and I'm from Twilight Production. And today I'm interviewing Matt Flint.
Hello everybody, good to see you. How are you today, Lewis?
Alright.
Yeah, good to see you. Looking very sharp. You've got your suit on, still a little bit underdressed. You got some questions for me?
Firstly, what programme did you win?
I won a BBC programme called So You Think You Can Dance. Yeah? It was basically a programme where you got tested in all different styles. And yeah, it was very exciting. And I won it, so I'm very lucky. You got a lot of questions there?
If you went in the business you were in, where would you be? If you went into the business you were in, where would you be?
You weren't. Yeah, that's a good question. I've never been able to think of, not doing something different to what I do now, because I absolutely love what I do now. But if I had to choose something, I would probably like to be a chef, because I love cooking. Do you like cooking?
Yeah.
You like eating? I like cooking and eating, which is good. Yeah, so I'd probably be a chef. What would you be?
I don't really know.
No, you'd be like a DJ in this thing, wouldn't you?
Have you got any tips about performing that could help us in the future?
Yeah, I mean, a massive tip I think for performing is confidence. A lot of young people suffer from confidence. If you can be more confident when you perform, then that's always going to help you stand you in good stead. Always bring your personality to the stage, to the table. That's always going to make you shine. If you're awesome. There you go.
Out of everything you have done, what have you enjoyed the most?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I'd probably say So You Think You Can Dance, just because it was the most challenging and the most kind of fulfilling thing that I've done. But again, I've done a lot of different stuff in different areas, and I'd probably say that was the most enjoyable.
Did you ever have something that you felt you were rubbish at, and how did you get over it?
Yes, singing is that one, I think, the answer to that. Like, no one likes to do stuff they don't feel like they're good at. I've never felt good at singing, but it's something when I went to London, I had to really train, I had to really work hard at it. So, and I got to the standard where I could sing in shows, but I've never been able to, I couldn't be able to sing like a solo. But you have to become, you have to know your weaknesses and then become the best you can possibly be, really.
What made you want to become a performer?
The fact that it was my passion, and I knew that if I could do it as a job, then I would never have to work a day in my life, basically.
How different is it choreography for a live show than for a film?
Ooh, yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult doing live shows because everything's always quite rushed, and also you've got the possibility of things going wrong. Yeah, and if something goes wrong that's out of your control, that's difficult. Whereas a film, you can do another take, or you can spend all day shooting the same dance sequence you want.
So what you mean is if in a film, you don't release the date until you don't put out the advert with the date until you actually know when it's going to come out.
Exactly.
You might put it out first time.
You only put it out when it's right as well. Whereas live TV, it might go out and it might be not right. So there's a big risk involved. Good question.
What do you prefer, hosting or performing?
Say it.
What do you prefer?
Hosting or performing? Performing, definitely. I mean, hosting for me is something that I fell into, and yeah, I find it quite nerve-wracking, whereas performing I kind of feel quite chill doing that.
Yeah. What does it feel like to be a famous tap dancer?
Yeah, it feels good. Basically, what's nice about where I am at the moment is I'm not famous in the world, in everyday life. I've got a name for myself within my own industry, which is much more appealing to me than being famous.
Like worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to walk on a tube or a train and then people recognise me, I hate that. But the fact that you can go to a dance studio and people might go, hey, it's Matt, that's cool. That excites me.
It's not like so you're not known everywhere.
Yeah. You can't go out for dinner without people going, hello! You know what I mean?
Yeah. How did you get into the professional dancing business?
How did I get into it?
Yeah.
A lot of hard work, and then from here I went down to London and did 3 years training at a professional performing arts college. Yeah. And then that gives you everything you need, you know, to make that big step into working.
How much do you like watching dancing that is choreographed as much as dancing them yourself?
It's a very different feeling. Obviously, when you dance yourself, you're in charge of what's happening. When you choreograph, it's on the people doing it that matter. So I do get as much of a buzz from it than I do for myself. Like when there's a Broadway voice, yeah. I got a buzz watching that because they did really well, didn't they?
I liked it.
You heard it here first. They liked it. I still get a buzz from it.
What age were you when you started dancing, and what made you choose it as a career path?
I was 12. How old are you?
9.
So I was older than you were now.
I started dancing when I was about 5.
Yeah, again, as soon as I started dancing, I realised I loved it. I wanted to do it as a job.
How much hair gel do you wear?
How much do you wear? I don't wear hair gel. I wear like hair gum. So they that white stuff. They do this. What do you think? Yeah. Like that?
Yeah.
Does it smell?
Who is your biggest inspiration?
I get inspired by people who I look up to, obviously, like everybody does. But when I was growing up, it would have been like Prince Sarah and Gene Kelly. They're the two that I watched a lot. Nowadays, with the tap side of it, it's a man called Saving Mother, who I get very inspired by. But then again, it's not only like icons that inspire me, it's everyday people that inspire me. Like meeting Angel inspires me, you know, because she's such a wonderful personality for that young girl. It comes from everywhere, basically.
Yeah.
You've got to find inspiration from everywhere.
This isn't a question, but it's a statement from Lola. It says, you're a tap dancer.
Well, can you tell Lola that she's a mid-person?
Yeah.
Is that alright? Oh, yeah. Nice one.
See you all later then.
Nice to see you all. Take care. Good chatting to you.